Good morning everyone. Today we are going to see a Linux command cat, a basic Linux command cat. Let us first understand what is a cat command. So cat command in Red Hat Linux is basically used for multiple purpose, like we can create a text file using a cat command. We can also display the content written in a text file using a cat command. Also, we can copy the content from one file to the other file from using a cat command. Also, we can concatenate two different files together. Means the content of one file we can concatenate it into with the other file. So two combined files we can do. Also, we can display the line numbers of the content. Also, we can display a $sign at the end of the file. So cat command will basically help you to create a text file through the terminal. Okay, so the basic syntax for cat file is the command cat along with the options. These are the flags which will help you to do multiple different options, different work of cat. Then the file name with which you have to work. Okay, so let us start and see how we can use a cat command. So first we are going in, we'll start with so first we are going into a virtual machine, then we'll start. Okay, we'll first go in the terminal. Let's go for terminal. Then here you can give the command. So first we will be creating a cat file. So I'm giving a command cat. Then there's a command. This is called as redirection. Redirection means we are telling that we are going to insert or give input or give value or give content into the file. So that is the reason I'm using this particular command. And the file name. So you can give any file name. I am giving demo.txt. As we are creating this as a txt file, we will be writing txt. So this is a very important symbol we have used, saying that whatever this file is, we are going to put content. As soon as I press enter, you can see the terminal has now converted to a text editor. Now here we can give any content which we want. So for example, if I am writing hello, then how are you and welcome to Linux. Okay, so these are the three lines which I have created. So now in my demo text file, these are the three lines as a content I am entering. So once you have entered this, now this is already a text editor. I want to come back to the terminal, so I have to just press Ctrl+D. Okay, I'll press Ctrl+D, then I am again back to the terminal. Okay, so if you can see, I am back to the terminal, and now if I want to see whether this cat file is created or not, I can display the file. So how I will display the file? Using the command cat and then just the file name demo.txt. If you have seen carefully, I have used a symbol over here, but I have not used a symbol over here. That means this file I am creating and putting the content into this file. But in this case, I am just displaying the file. So as soon as you put enter, you can see whatever data I have entered in this file is displayed now. The same we can also see graphically. So if you want to see graphically, what we'll do is we'll go in activities, we go in the files. Okay, you can see this demo file is created. You can see I have created it directly in home, so it is created over here. If you want to check the content, we can also check the content. Just double click the file. You can see hello, how are you, welcome to Linux. This is a file which I have just created. So I'll show it again to you. Let us create one more file. So let us create one more file, say cat, then the redirection. This direction is we are giving the input inside a file, we are giving the content. Then I'll give the name as maybe exam example file dot txt. See, I have created an example file. Now I am in a student place, but you can also go into other folders and you can create. Let us do that way. So let us say I am creating mkdir Linux. mkdir Linux. Now suppose I have created a folder Linux. I'll go inside that folder cd Linux. Now I'm inside the folder. Now let us create a file over here, cat example dot txt. So now what I have done, I have created a folder Linux. Inside that Linux folder I have created a file example. Now let us give some content to it. This is a Linux file. Okay, welcome to Linux. Okay, so I've given 2 lines and I'll stop this now. How I'll stop this? I'll just put Control plus D. Again I'm back to the terminal. Okay, now let us see if this particular file is created. So I'll go back to the folder, and if you can see a Linux folder, you can see this Linux folder. This is the folder which we have created now. So double click, you can see an example file. And if you open that, you'll see this is a Linux file. Welcome to Linux. So this is just the way how we can create a file with the content by using a cat command through terminal. Okay, now the same file we can again display, that is cat and example dot txt. If you can see, I have not again used the symbol, that is the greater than sign symbol I have not used. So this file will not put the content, this will only display the content. Clear? Yes. Now as we can say, we are displaying the content and creating a content. If say now again I have to put something more content into this example file. So if I write cat and give the symbol and give example.txt, I again get a chance to add some few more lines to the content. So already existing content, we can add few more lines, but I have to see what is the change what we are doing. Let us say already I have written this is a Linux file, welcome to Linux. Say I'll put something else. Now this is my first cat command file. Okay, this is my first cat command file. Now let us come out. How to come out? Just press Control. Okay, just press Control plus D and back to the file. Now let us go and check back this example file. Already we had entered this is a Linux file, welcome to Linux. This is my first cat file, is the new content we have put. The problem here will be, it will not add to the existing line, but it will overwrite it. I'll just show you. We'll go back to that folder again. This is the Linux folder. This is an example file. Just double click it. See, initially it was, this is my first Linux file, this is my Linux file, welcome to Linux, but now that is overridden by the new content. So already I had existing content which is now gone, and a new content is coming in the same file. Okay, so whenever you are writing again in the cat file using this particular symbol, it is going to always override the existing content. But now let us consider it like this, that I want to keep the old content and also add a new content to it. Means we have to keep the first 2 lines and add the 3rd line. Clear? So let us say now a new content is, this is my first cat command file. I want to keep this line and also I want to add few more lines. So the change which you're going to do is, again the command says cat. Here the change will be, you are not going to give a single greater than sign symbol. Instead you are going to give 2 greater than sign symbol. Okay, and the file name remains the same, example.txt. okay, example.txt. Now let us enter some more content to it. Say line 1, line 2. Okay, so now already I have, this is my first cat file command. This is initially what I had given, and now I've added line 1, line 2. So now let us come out by pressing Ctrl D. Now let us display this cat example.txt. See, I have not used this symbol again. So now if you can see, the original line is still there, adding up the 2 new lines. We can also graphically see it. Just go back to the folder, Linux folder, example file. See, this is my first cat command is already there along with line 1 and line 2. Okay, now let us go back and put cat only single example.txt, line 3, line 4. Okay, now what do you feel what will happen? It will override the first 3 lines. So let us put Ctrl D and again go back to the folder. Let us check. See, the initial lines are gone and line 3, line 4 is there. So from this what we come to know, that if you want to add the content, you can use single option, that is greater than sign, which will keep on overriding the old content into a new content. But if you want to keep the old content and add new content, so you have to use double greater than sign. Clear? So we have seen 2 topics today, that is how to create a content or a text file using cat command, how to add to the existing cat command content, and how to display the cat command. Thank you.